Mod Musos, how the devil are you? Welcome back. Today we're going to jump all the way to the 1950s for some succulent rhythm and blues by none other than Little Willie John. 1953 to be precise, with his classic I'm Shakin'. Fairly straightforward but very infectious song from Little Willie John. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split the video into two, and we're going to jump forward around about 60 years plus to 2012 to be precise. And we're also going to learn the Jack White, the Willy Wonka of music, Jack White's version of the very same song. I'm Chris, this is Daphne. Let's have it, shall we? So what we do is we start with the C note on the 5th string, 3rd fret, 2nd finger, and then move on to the 2nd fret, 4th string, 1st finger, which is going to be an E note, C to E, and then I do like a flatten a mini bar with my 2nd finger again onto the 4th string, 3rd fret, which is an F. Those are the 3 notes that the riff is played around. The timing just varies in between, and sometimes you pick double. So I'll play that again, even slower. Now note that this is the pattern that's played the first time when you kick the song off. Every other time afterwards, it's slightly different. I'll come to that in a minute. So from there, we move on to kind of an arpeggio, which basically means you're picking through a chord. So we're looking at the chord shape of, if you, we're going to use a bar chord, and it's going to be the F minor in the key that Little Willie John uses. So I'm picking, with this F minor shape on the 1st fret and 3rd fret, I'm picking strings 3, 4, 5, 6. Adding a slight little shuffle feel in between. In full. Then we strum this very same chord. It's going to be more of a power chord. And that is pretty much the song in full. Okay, so what I tend to do, as you might have heard at the beginning of the video, or might have seen at the beginning of the video, is I will bring in a little bit of a mute percussion just to keep timing. It's also nice to add that kind of shuffle mute strum as you go along. It kind of guides you along to how the song's going to feel and sound. Played 4 times, back in 2. However, this time there's a slight delay on the 1st note, as I mentioned before. So the C and the E are closer together this time. In a nutshell, there it is. What a great song, a lot of fun to play. Now at the end of the video, I have put together an extended play-along version of Little Willie John and Jack White, so stay tuned for that one. Also, if you would like some guidance along the way, if you're more visual and you read tab or chords, then I put together a free PDF music download. Simply go to the description below, download, and away you go. Moving forward 60 years to 2012, where we take it to the Jack White version. Slightly different key, few more additional power chords, and job's a good one. So as we played before with Little Willie John, it was in the key of F minor. This time we're going to move it down a half step, we're going to go to E minor. So we start with the 2nd fret on the 5th string, moving to the 1st fret 4th string, onto the 2nd fret 4th string, the 3 notes we need for the full riff. Again, moving on to the descending arpeggio or descending picking pattern for the chord. This time it's over an E minor. Strings 3, 4, 5, 6. Add a little bit of sprinkle of gain or distortion, a bit of fuzz, and you've moved it on to the Jack White version. However, there is a few more chords he does add to make it his particular own song. Why not? So from the E minor, we're going to add a few additional power chords. This is the B5 chord, 1st finger, 5th string, 2nd fret, 3rd finger, 4th fret, 4th string, pinky below, just in case you overspill when you're strumming this chord. And that pinky goes on the 3rd string, 4th fret. Playing from the 5th string onto the 4th string, and you've also got that overspill, overflow of the 3rd string if need be. Try and avoid the top string. That there's your B5 chord. Remember that shape? What we're going to do now is going to take this very same shape, move it up 1 string to the top string, 5th string and 4th string, along to the 5th and 7th fret. That gives us an A5 power chord. Moving along to the left to the 3rd fret and 5th fret, we've got a G5 power chord, which takes us back into our riff. So with the focus on that progression, Little Willie John, Jack White, what's not to love? What's your favourite version? Let me know in the comments. Or do you know of any other cover versions that have been used along the way? I'm sure there is. Tell me your favourites. Now it's time for you to play along. We're going to do an extended play along version of both tracks, starting with Little Willie John, moving on to Jack White. If you want to chop and change between the two, head to the timestamps below to make it a little bit easier. And if you haven't already, if this is your kind of vibe, please share the video, like, and don't forget to subscribe.